In this episode of 10 Best Ones, we are going to check out the top 5 best projectors under $500 in 2018. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to see the price and find out more information about these projectors, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. Okay, so, let's get started with the video. At number 5, we have the Epson VS355. The Epson VS355 would be a really good option if you're looking for a quality projector for your business-related presentations without spending a large amount of money, so let's get quickly into action and find out what's so special about it. Aesthetically speaking, the VS355 has a sleek, mainly white finished construction that houses an intuitive control panel positioned on the top along with dials of which you can take an advantage in order to adjust the picture, a durable lamp on the front, sturdy feet on the bottom that keep the unit stable in place, and connection ports that are spread on the rear part of its body. Since I've mentioned the connection ports, I'd like to inform you that this model packs a single HDMI port, single D-sub connector, an RCA composite video, single USB connector Type A, yet another USB connector Type B, an RCA composite video, so as you can see, you will never feel restricted in terms of expandability. Now, let's take a look at the specs. This unit has a resolution of 1280 by 800 pixels, 3300 lumens of brightness, which is awesome, considering the fact that the visuals will remain high quality and will be filled with accurate colors even in rooms with ambient lights, contrast ratio of 15,000 to 1, an aspect ratio of 16 to 10, so when we combine all these things into one piece, without a doubt I can say that you will love having a projector of this caliber. Moving on, the 210-watt UHE lamp is durable as well, and in practice, according to the manufacturer, it can last up to 10,000 hours in eco mode, or up to 6,000 hours in normal mode, so for the price you pay, I think that you will be more than satisfied. Before we end, I would like to mention that most of the users claim that the text that is being presented is exceptionally readable, while the images look sharp and really well defined, which is awesome, because the audience will always have a clear sight of the presentations you make. To conclude, the VS355 is worthy of considering, so give it a try and assure yourself of its potential. Moving on, at number 4, we have the Gaudi video projector. The Gaudi projector is one of the most purchased, 3200 lumen projector, and you've likely seen it numerous times appearing on the internet as a highly recommended option. Well, stick with me for the next couple of minutes in order to understand why's the whole hype going around it. From a design perspective, the Gaudi sports an all-matte black body that is accompanied by a control panel positioned on the top, a keystone correction dial positioned on the side, a tiny stand that sits on the front, and a large, circular ring that is neatly positioned on the front side, so when you see it as a whole, it does really look beautiful. On the back, there are the connection ports that consist of 2 USB and 2 HDMI ports, which is really cool, because aside of the presentations that you can make, you can also connect this projector to a PlayStation and Xbox in order to enjoy your time while gaming. But now, let's talk about the performance. The Gaudi can output a clear picture from 1.2 to up to 8.5 meters, with a projection size that ranges from 35 to 180 inches, but let's not also forget the aspect ratio that is available at 4 to 3, and 16 to 9, so as you can see, for the price you pay these specs are truly impressive. Moving on, this projector has a really good contrast ratio as well, or to be more precise, you can switch the aspect ratio between 2000 to 1, and 3000 to 1, and when we add its 3200 lumens of brightness, and the native resolution of without thinking twice, I can say that the visuals you'll see will be indeed breathtaking. Last but not least, I would like to inform you that this projector has a LED lamp that offers up to 30,000 hours of use, and as the manufacturer claims, you will be able to use the projector for up to 20 years if you cast projections for 4 hours per day. To conclude, I strongly recommend you consider the Gaudi projector, because it is affordable, looks fantastic and performs even better. Next up, at number 3, we have the BenQ MW526AE. The BenQ MW526AE is a compact, and reliable portable digital projector that has received a huge positive feedback from the users on the market, which definitely has to mean something, so let's reveal what's the reason behind its success. Design-wise, this model boasts an attractive and neat, all-white compact body that consists of a black-colored ring that is positioned on the side, a control panel that sits on the top of the unit, a tiny stand that will keep this unit straight forward, so that it can cast projections without moving at all, and an array of connection ports that occupy the rear part of its body. For your information, the control panel consists of two HDMI 1.4A ports, a 3.5mm mini-jack input, 3.5mm mini-jack output, a 232 rupees port, single security bar, an IR receiver, RCA composite video input, an S-video input, a monitor output, and a PCD sub-connector, which make this unit be basically armed with everything needed. Now, let's talk about the features. This particular model has 3300 lumens of brightness, a contrast ratio of 15,000 to 1, resolution of 1280 by 800 pixels, and uses the DLP technology, which by default makes this projector highly capable in terms of producing vibrant colors, and indeed fascinating visuals that will drastically enhance the quality of the presentations you deliver. Those who've been using this projector reported us that the texts produced by this unit are highly readable, and they can be seen clearly from distance in both low-lit and lit rooms, and I'm sure that you will experience the same if you ever get this product. Before we end, I would also like to add that according to the manufacturer, the lamp life is rated at 10,000 hours, but this may vary in practice, since if you use it on normal settings it may last up to 4,500 hours, 6,000 hours on Eco, but either way, BenQ has done a really good job here. Overall, the BenQ MW526AE deserves your attention, especially if you want to invest in a reliable, business projector that will never disappoint you with its performance. Moving on, at number 2, we have the Epson VS250. The Epson VS250 would be a great option for you, especially if you want to invest in a projector that combines a lightweight and sleek design, with tremendously good visual capabilities that can satisfy even the most demanding customers on the market. When it comes to the design, the VS250 looks nearly identical with the VS355 that we've mentioned at the beginning, but what makes them different from one another is the price, and the lumens. However, both of them are unique in their own way, so you can't go wrong. On the front, you can notice basically the same aesthetics, such as the lamp, the control panel on the top, and the feet that keep this unit fixed in place. As expected, on the back, there is a single HDMI port, a D-sub connector, a yellow RCA composite video, yet another white and red RCA audio input, single USB connector Type A, and a USB connector Type B, which is pretty good though, since you can connect a variety of devices without any problem. But now, let's talk about the performance. This particular model has 3200 lumens of brightness, an SVGA resolution which translates into 800 by 600 pixels, and to be honest, the resolution is highly suitable for presentations and graphics, while on the other side, the 3200 lumens will ensure that your audience will never face any difficulties in viewing what you're presenting, regardless if the rooms are lit or low lit. As a matter of fact, the VS250 has a contrast ratio of up to 15,000 to 1, and is capable enough to produce up to 1.07 billion colors, which is absolutely amazing since every presentation you make will look nearly perfectly defined. Finally, the manufacturer claims that the lamp life may last up to 10,000 hours in Eco mode or 6,000 hours when used in normal mode, so for the price you pay, I think that this is more than enough to make you feel satisfied. To conclude, you should definitely consider this projector as your next purchase, and if you ever decide to purchase it, you will assure yourself of its capabilities. And finally, at number 1, we have the Viewsonic Pa 503S. The Viewsonic Pa 503S is currently one of the best, if not the best budget projector that you can find on the market, and the reason is pretty simple, since this unit performs extremely good for a price that is suitable for everyone's budget. From a design perspective, the PA 503S features a modern, mainly white-colored body with curved, gray sides, and if you ask me, this color scheme is fantastic, because it makes the projector look pleasing to the eye when viewed from any angle. On the top, you can find a dial for zooming, and a control panel that will let you tailor the picture exactly as you'd like, while on the rear, there are the connection ports that consist of a single HDMI 1.4 port, 2 VGA ports, single video input, an audio input-output, single monitor out, one USB mini Type B, and a Kensington lock slot. On the bottom, there are the feet which according to most of the customers do really support the projector well, and once you set the projector in a place, you shouldn't worry about anything. Now, let's talk about the features. This particular model will suit you nicely if you cast on big screens, due to the fact that it is capable enough to project a 120-inch picture from 15 feet and 8 inches with 3600 lumens of brightness, so from the very beginning you already have a clue about what can you expect from this little gem. In addition, the PA503S uses the supercolor technology, which will output a wide color range with the intention to maximize the quality of the projections, while on the other side, the native resolution of 800 by 600 pixels and the input latency of 16 milliseconds will offer you a truly fascinating view like you've never seen before. Last but not least, the lamp life is rated at 15,000 hours, however, this may vary in practice since everything depends on your use. Overall, I'd recommend you seriously consider the PA503S because it offers a great value for its cost. Thanks for watching, I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future, and if you have any questions related to these projectors, you can leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.